Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2022 David Hancock Channel Photo Contest announcement. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you all of the categories just yet, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what to expect from the 2022 photo contest. There will be 11 prizes this year. 5 categories, first and second place for each category, and then a best portfolio prize. I'm dropping the best photo prize. So I don't know what the prizes for the categories will be yet, but the best portfolio winner will again receive a 12 by 12 6-color printed book, the exact same photo book of my work that I produce for my close family every year. And I do hope that that's received with the intent that I give it as a prize, which is that it should be a meaningful and hopefully inspiring prize. So there are going to be 5 categories. Black and white will be one of the categories. The other 4 I'm going to announce at the end of November, give or take, sometime around that time frame. The reason being that the other 4 categories will be categories from my Photo 101 assignments this year. So whether you're following along with those closely, whether you're doing them or participating actively, if you want to set yourself up to have photos to submit for each category, do your best to try to complete each of those assignments, and you will have something that will meet each of the categories for the Photo 101 assignments that you'll be able to use to submit. Now, those assignments are very nebulous in terms of they're not prescriptive, like they're not portrait or landscape. They're photograph things within a mile of your house. Photograph something that's familiar and unfamiliar, things like that. So they're much more designed to develop a creative vision and help you stretch your voice than to be about a specific subject. So it's going to be a bit of an experiment to see how that works this year. Some of the feedback I got, and I forget whether it came from Sam or Weston, unfortunately, I forget who said it, was that last year's contest was the categories were much harder than the previous year. And so that might be part of the reason why there was a reduction in the number of entries. There are some other factors that had occurred to me. I didn't market it as much as on the channel. 2021, people were not locked down quite as much as 2020, so there were probably fewer people out taking photos as often. Life was starting to get back to normal, so people may not have had as much time to submit. At any rate, there are multiple factors, but I am hoping that the 2022 contest does really go well. So if you want to set yourself up to have things to enter for it, then just follow along with as many of the Photo 101 assignments as you can. Keep them in the back of your mind as you're shooting throughout the course of the year. And at the end of the year, when I announce which of the assignments are going to turn into those categories for the contest, you'll be set up to have things to submit. Now, one other thing is, with whatever categories I select, and I don't know which ones they're going to be yet, I don't know which assignments I'm going to pick yet, because they are wide open, they should also give you a lot of ability to find your own work and find some of your own work that meets those categories. So one of the things I'm really going to try to focus on this year with the contest categories is having much more wide open categories that will give you a lot of freedom to select your work from 2022. As always with the channel contests, photos will need to have been taken in 2022. Obviously, honor system, I'm not going to go and check your EXIF data, but I trust you guys to follow the rules on that. And then the other thing is, film is great, digital is great. Mirrorless camera, smartphone, SLR, whatever gear you're using to take your photos is great. The contest is not format or medium specific. You can use whatever photographic means you want to submit entries. So I think that's it. Pretty comprehensive rules. So I look forward to that going live much later this year, and really do hope that you guys are looking forward to it this year and that you have some good ability to participate. See you in the next videos, whatever they are.